3, 2.
Like, there's no even point doing this shit because mine always lags.
I'll just do it for both of us.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 18.
Oh yeah, shit. Welcome.
18 already? Jeez, remember when I was 18? Actually, I think my 18th birthday was one of my best birthdays. For no apparent reason at all. Got pajamas.
It's memorable.
Just a memorable one, yeah. I feel like we both look wrecked.
Well, my camera makes me look wrecked even if I fucking wasn't, so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
mine's like probably ultra HD and I look wrecked. I think.
Yours isn't bad, chill out.
I started using the eye glow serum on my lashes. # sponsor this podcast, please.
Really?
But I've only started using it for 2 days, but I have that like
you don't even need to use it. Your lashes are so long.
Natural pink eyeliner again.
Are you using it again?
Yeah, because I haven't used it in like over a year now.
Eye Glow sponsored the podcast.
We're looking for a sponsor, please, for our podcast. If you're listening, hey,
sponsor us now.
Hit us up. We seen the girls' bathroom had.
Gonna get better. Don't worry.
The girls' bathroom had their live show. That's just like the dream.
Yeah, in the Savoy. Is that in London?
Yeah, I was like, is there one in Ireland there? The sofa was from Navin.
Oh my god, that was so... I think Navin's so fucking Navin. The couch is cool though.
Yeah, it was a cool one.
Yeah.
You can get like couches made here. We have our couch made here.
We
I don't want to name and shame. How's your week been?
Good. Busy,
yeah. Do you go to the gym already?
Yeah.
Oh,
in gym yesterday, guys. You can't even see what I am.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, it was a quick one. In and out.
What time did you go? Get there at 7?
No, before.
Oh Jesus, you're on the ball.
There was no traffic on the roads, and it was lashing. But I'm going tomorrow, and then I'm off again, so I won't be going Friday.
Off on your travels on Friday?
Off on my travels to the UK. Yeah. Worldwide.
Mr. International. The weather's been hectic here. Like the videos, it's like tsunami style. Like God forbid.
Did it.
Yeah. And then I got some Reiki in this morning. That was so nice. I actually have been not sleeping great. Last night I was awake for 2 hours. Remember I messaged you?
Yeah, you texted me. I was like, get off your phone.
Yeah.
I find it hard to get to sleep lately, but do you know what I was reading in my book? It's like, if you're like, right, I need 8 hours sleep, I need 8 hours sleep, it's like your brain will then do the opposite because it's like so much pressure. So if you're just like, yeah, I'm going to try to sleep. Man, search for meaning.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, because he's a psychotherapist or something, or psychiatrist. He's like, if you're like, right, I'm going to try my hardest to stay awake, then like you'll like fall asleep.
It's actually funny because I did count the amount of hours that I was going to get last night, and it was a great 9 hours. I went to bed at 9:30 and I was awake till like 6, and then I was awake, and then I woke up like naturally, and I was like, right, must be at least 5 a.m. Checked the clock, it was 18 minutes past, or like 8 minutes past 1 in the morning. I was like,
don't go on your phone, right? This is what I found before bed, or at least wear like blue light blocking glasses, because I wore my glasses last night, which I didn't even know I brought them home, to be honest. Mom was like, where's your glasses? I was like, I checked my suitcase and they were way too big for me because obviously they got smacked around when they're in the bag. And then I had to go get them fitted on my face yesterday. But so I put my phone down a good while before I went to sleep, and then I was reading the Kindle, because the Kindle is like the screen that's
like proper, like the paper screen.
Yeah. So it's much better. And then I find like when I'm reading the book and the book's all like scientific, I'm like,
yeah, my brain's just can't cope. So I was watching. I've been watching TV. Obviously, that's still blue light, but I was watching 2 good series that I can recommend. Because
what was it called?
Like find series when you're like, on Netflix lately. So one was called The Watcher. That was good, like mystery. And one was I have 2 episodes left in it, I think. It's called District 81. They wrote like about mysterious. District 81 is actually a bit scary. I've screamed in both, watching both. So They are good, and like they're like make you hooked, you know. So I would recommend them, not before bed. I think that's probably why I've not been sleeping great, because I've been watching like scary shit before bed. And even though I'm not scared like something's gonna jump out my under my bed or anything, it's probably just like subconsciously, you know.
Yeah, it just messes with your head, I think. Like I had, I actually had the weirdest dream, when I'll tell you after, because like it's really not appropriate to say on this podcast.
Okay.
Like it was honestly
insane.
Best. Oh. But not even like in like a sexual way or anything, just like weird.
Okay.
Like so strange.
And then I was also, sometimes I like to watch before bed Crazy Delicious, the Great British Bake Off, but for like only desserts.
Oh, it was like Zumo's just desserts or Zumbos.
Yeah, it's the UK version, basically.
I know. I love that.
Yeah, I love it as well.
And I haven't watched any Netflix. I've just been coming into the cinema at night to spend time with my dad.
Yeah. Productive queen.
And then watching depressing shit on the TV. So like
RT News.
What's that one at night? Prime time or
for fuck's sake.
The news. I'm like, I'm gonna turn this absolute poo off the screen.
All they talk about is probably like the price increases.
It's just like depressing. Like obviously it's good to stay informed, but it's so obvious it just fucks with your head. You know, they do it to like, ugh, I don't like it. Anyway.
Our parents are living proof. Joke. It's funny because they watch this, they're probably so like, oh my god.
Get my nails done today. I'm so excited.
Who's doing them?
Lily Nails.
Oh yeah.
I used to get her, Leanne. I used to get her to do my nails when I was living here, so it's gonna be nice.
Throwback.
Throwback, yeah.
I'm
gonna do the TikTok. Do my hands match my face? It's like a new trend on TikTok now. You should do it. I'll send it to you.
Okay, yeah. My hands like real ghetto.
Mine are like, look at my, actually, you know what? I'll show them in person one day. My thumb.
Oh yeah. It's a thing. It's a
clubbed
genetic defect.
I was like, I thought it was because I slammed in the door when I was younger, but like, look, it's like not the same size.
Oh yeah, definitely not. It looks like a toe. It looks like someone sewed a toe.
Yeah, it does.
On your hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so will we get into our first segment?
Yeah.
Diving deep. Cue the scuba.
But yeah.
I can hold my breath for not that long. Okay, so what do we say our diving deep would be this week, Lorna? You give it.
You explain it because it was your idea.
Okay. I was just gonna see if you're listening to me in the first place.
Who am I?
So basically, I was trying to write in my journal today about who am I, and then because I was basically trying to explain, and I was like, who am I? And so typically we're like, my name is Amy Murphy, I'm 25, I'm born in Ireland, but
I'm single and ready to mingle.
Not true.
Yeah,
but it's like, that's actually not who I am. Like, that's a label of me.
I think people are always defined by their jobs. Like, they're not. No, sorry, they're not. But like in the world we live in, like people are always like, oh well, what does he do? Or if I tell my mom I was seeing someone, it's just a normal thing to do. Not even my mom, but just anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, what does he do? Or what does she do? Or I'm like, why is that the first question we all ask? It literally, I used to be so annoyed about it.
It's like, okay, and then it's like, okay, yeah, that's like my age is like how many years I've been on this planet, like where I'm born. Like that doesn't really define any, like make me, you can't tell really much about me from where I'm born. Like who am I without all like the labels? Like, I mean, like I suppose like likes and interests are like part of who you are, but like loads of us don't even really know our likes and interests because they're like, say if you work in IT,
could be like a people pleaser.
Yeah, like say if you work in IT, like it's like my likes and interests is like IT, like computer, but it's like, do you like that, or is it just because it's your job and you have to do it? Or it's like, are we like, when do we actually ask ourselves, what do I want, or what do I actually like to do? Because like you said,
girl power.
You could be people pleasing because your friends like to drink on the weekend, but do you actually like to drink on the weekend, or you just go because what everyone else is doing or what your friends are doing? Like what are your likes and interests? what are your belief system, like what is your belief system, not like the one you follow because this celebrity also believes in this, you know?
And you'd even have some beliefs sometimes, and like I'd even think something initially, and I'm like, wait, is this me? Or is this like something I've been programmed to think?
Yeah,
Not programmed,
like your
not
fears.
hypnotized, but
A lot of
almost.
our fears come from our
Yeah.
parents, like the fact that like you need security to survive in life, like, you know, that's because our parents were like, so say for career
Different
wise,
generation.
yeah, different generation, but like that's not my fear, that's like my parents' fear, that like the only jobs you can be is like a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a banker, a policeman, you know what I mean? Like
Dad's gonna be listening to that, like, hang on a minute. No,
because
no.
like
I tell you can be anything.
that's like, yeah, but I mean, like say could be
In generalization.
here, yeah. Like that could be what your parents believe as true, so you've just kind of taken on that belief and never questioned it, you know. And then also like, you know, when you start questioning beliefs, then doubts come in, but doubting is actually good because it means that you're not just like being a sheep following along to like you know, like we need, like I don't think enough of us are our own people. We're just like
and you can feel kind of, it can feel kind of lonely because, sorry, it can feel kind of lonely because say if you're like, oh, I don't want to go out, actually I don't want to go out drinking on the weekends, or I don't want to do this, like then there could be like only a minority, or like you could be the only one out of your friend group who doesn't want to do that, and then you feel lonely for it. But like that's not good that you feel lonely, but it's good that you're sticking to your own values.
You're like aligning with your own values. Yeah. Like I said, like we are some, like I even feel like myself, like I'm a little bit of everyone I've come in contact with. Like I'm like my boyfriend because he likes this, and I'm you because you work at this, and I'm like, but like what am I? I'm on my own, like, you know, and I don't think I ever really explored that enough, or like I don't even know how to start to answer that question because who am I?
Yeah, you know? I used to look in the mirror when I was 7 and like get these weird things and be like, who am I? No, who am I? It's like, it was just really, it's like dissociation, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah. So I feel like enough of us like, and I think you can start by finding who you are by looking at your current life, beliefs, likes and interests, hobbies, job, and being like, okay, is this because I like it or because.
And I feel like you have a gut feeling as well.
Yeah, and you have that little voice in your head, like, you know, that will tell you, but it's not like it's like, hello, like shouting at you, like, or like to actual little voice in your head. It's just like I was listening to a podcast that's really good with Stephen Bartlett. Her name was like Marie Forlane.
Life coach or something.
Life coach, yeah. And she was saying that it's like when you think of something that like really aligns with you, you feel like motivated, inspired, and
empowered,
like just like it seems easy to you. It's like, oh, I'm curious about that. When you like are looking at something that you're like that is not in alignment with you, you're like, oh, I don't want to do that, or like
college
it doesn't feel, like it doesn't feel good, or it's just like, oh, like I don't like that. Your body kind of like resists it, like contract, like it's a bodily like resistance. Can you hear that motorbike? Yeah. It's like a body resistance, not just like a thought process where like, ugh, I don't want to do that. It's like it comes from your body where you're like it repels it almost in like some way. It's just like, ugh, you know?
Yeah. I feel like I get that about everything.
Yeah, same, because like
and then everyone
like maybe I'm just lazy, but like I'm not, like, do you know what I mean? It's just like I have a standard, and like I'm not gonna, like, personally it's intolerable for me to do something if I just don't want to do it. You know, there's a difference between like discipline, like obviously sometimes I don't want to go to the gym, but when I get there I'm like, oh, thank God I actually came, because I wanted to be there. But if I got to the gym and still really didn't want to be there, and like clearly there's something, like my body's telling me something.
I remember Stephen Bartlett said something like that. He didn't like something and he started a job that he didn't like, and then he was like, yeah, nah, quitting. Or someone said you have to do something you didn't want to do and he didn't want to do it, so he was like, nah, I'm not doing it, and he quit because it didn't align with him.
I feel like that's like me. I'm like a professional. I'm a professional quitter at everything. Like, be a professional quitter, but it's not always a bad thing, because it just means that, like you said, getting to know what you don't like is sometimes better than trying to explore what you do.
Yeah, like when I was like, I didn't like my college course and I finished it, and then I was like, oh fuck, feck, should I have like
That was a waste of.
I wish I did something else. Like I was like, that was a waste of time. But like it was just like shifting my perspective. And I was like, wait, no, shows I can learn at a high level. And then number two, learning what you don't want. This is valuable as learning what you do want. And at least I have the piece of paper, as my mom and dad say.
I can by myself. Woohoo.
True.
As we know, a lot of things be made in Canva that aren't
Yeah.
official.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it right now.
Ask yourself who you are without all the labels of age, career, bullshit. Okay, so we're going to go on to segment red flag repellent. It's either because it's wet season, we've been spraying so much mosquito spray.
Is there mosquitoes in your house?
A little bit, and I feel like it's poisoning our, because when we wake up in the morning, like we open the door to let fresh air in, I feel like it's poisoning my brain. I'm like, is this the same as like varnish where you can like kill brain cells by,
you know, my boyfriend used to smell, or like, oh, I'd be staying in his house last year and he'd get bitchy in the middle of the night and he'd get up, right? We'd have a mosquito tent in the bed and he'd get up and get the spray. I would be literally asleep and he'd be like, just put your head under the duvet there.
Yeah, that can't be like, that's what I mean. We spray our bedroom.
Spray the thing.
We spray our bedroom every night. Someone comes like once a week to spray the house professionally. I'm like, this cannot be good for me to be like living in a house that's like toxic spray, like that kills every insect, because then insects come into the house, they fly in and they just die straight away because the air is obviously still like 2 days, 3 days later. Like, and like this is like if it's killing the insects, like it's gonna be fucking killing me slowly, probably. Do you know, like I've heard a story from Dr. Daniel Amen where a guy works in a varnish factory for 5 years and he turned into a schizophrenic. So
he had like fighting with his wife and all, and then like when he done all the therapy or whatever, yeah, then he came out of that job and then they were like the happiest couple again.
Yeah, so I'm like, this fucking better not be me. If I start like raging and fighting with my boyfriend, you know.
Can you hear that? Like, I need to X off WhatsApp.
The mosquito spray, you know.
We shall win in the end. Well,
is that Dan?
When you get scammed when I won.
Stop.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so if anything happens to me, guys, could put it down to mosquito spray.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna read out this red flag repellent because it's a big one, but it gives us some insight into it. Okay. So I have a very random question for you, and I need an outsider's advice on this, and I just know you're the right person for it. Thanks. We are. Perfect. So basically, I had a PT and we started getting a little close. We were training together and going on little dates together. And we even went to a hotel together just to have some fun.
Oh.
This has been going on a few months now. Then yesterday, I had an Instagram message request from a girl asking me why I was messaging her boyfriend so much. I then asked her who her boyfriend is, and it ends up he is my PT. And they've been together for 8 months.
Oh.
I had absolutely no idea that she even existed. There's no sign of her on any of his socials, and obviously he told me he was single. So she asked me if he was sending me anything inappropriate or if he was cheating on her. And because she said she found something else on his phone from another girl. I seen the message and didn't message her back, and she had messaged me 5 times in a row. She's begging me to reply and let her know if something had happened. Poor girl, she's probably on the other side of that being like, oh my God, like
I'd actually be getting sick and like, oh God, no way. No.
Okay. I honestly don't want any drama right now. So I just replied saying he's just my PT and we train together the odd time, which is a complete lie. And I honestly feel like the worst person in the world.
No, she needs to tell her.
I should be helping that poor girl out and even letting her know that he has been cheating on her and that she should move on because she deserves better. But a part of me wants nothing to do with the drama it will bring on me. So yeah. This is like another part of it. I told the PT that I'm not lying to his girlfriend to save his ass, and or doing him any favors by lying to her. I'm just lying to her to keep myself out of the drama. But I know it's so wrong of me to withhold the truth from that poor girl. I'm also so conflicted because he's from the same area and goes to the same gym as me, and I don't want any drama between us both. He has now gone and blocked me on all social and Insta and won't reply to my messages asking for my money back for the PT sessions that I have paid for him up front.
Okay, rat him out now.
Do you think I should be the better person to help that girl out and tell her the truth and give her the full picture, and then it's up to her to decide what she wants to do, or should I just stay out of the drama?
I'd tell her. Like, think about that. Like, if that was you on the other end of it, if that was someone, I'm not even putting myself in this manifestation situation, Kate, but like, if that was me on the other side and I was with this imaginary guy, and then no, I would literally be sick. If like, just tell the girl, you know, it's always going to be better off. Yeah, it might be a bit of drama, but just tell her, and then just remove yourself from the situation. Be like, tell her everything she wants to know. Be like, look, I genuinely didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, because you're in this situation, like you're single.
Yeah.
Like people always, like teachers and students get together, like you can't help who you like. And like when you're PTing with someone every day, or like you're close with them all the time, like you do
testosterone, hormones.
you do like doing a few squats in front of them. They're bent on you, over you, looking down on you, like the same way as you would be in missionary, like, you know. It brings up a lot of sexual feelings.
Yeah.
So like you're bound to sometimes like gain some sort of like closeness relationship, you know, you talk a lot, you know, you spend a lot of time in person, so it's not unnatural for it to happen, but it's like not your fault because you're single. It's his fault.
It's his.
He's not
like
single,
he's the asshole.
You know what I mean? Like
and especially the way he blocked you and you've paid for your PT sessions. Like, what? Don't even. I know you don't want the drama, but come on, like he is not a nice person.
No, like you've literally paid him to cheat on his girlfriend. No, I'm joking. You haven't.
To put him and put you in the middle of this.
Yeah, like I think I think like if he works for a gym, I would go to the gym, be like, here, look, he's blocked me and took my money.
That's just more drama.
Yeah, but like, okay, if it's not a lot of money, I would just like leave the money go, and like the money. I
just text the girl.
The money is a symbolic form of like energy that you just don't want to engage in. But also, yeah, I would definitely come clean to the girl. Like,
same. I'd be like, look, sorry, I was him and Han.
Yeah, I would say that. Sorry, I was him and Han. Wasn't sure what to do. Didn't want to hurt your feelings and didn't want to get myself involved in drama. But I actually realized I have absolutely no loyalty to this cunt.
But she's after telling him nothing happened. She's after telling her nothing.
That's what she was like. Yeah. So,
but I'd literally be like, sorry, I lied, and I'd show her all the screenshots.
Yeah, just come clean about absolutely everything. Like, I didn't tell you the first time because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. He had told me he was single, so I wasn't sure, like, if you were just.
Oh God, I'd actually no. I actually would die if I got that message. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Like I would just like I can meet up with you if you want. We can meet in person.
Yeah, same.
Because that means like that.
Go for coffee.
We can go for coffee. You know, I'm here to support you. I've also been thrown over in this situation.
Yeah, because you have been as well. Yeah, I
think I think the best thing that girls can do in a situation is like team up and, like we said, like ruin his life.
Boys, like girls do it as well, but I just don't get why they think that they can take. Like, why they can just have the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah, and like the fact that the girlfriend said that she's found something from another girl on his phone means that he's been 3 times.
I didn't hear that part, really.
Yeah, she said because she found something from another girl on his phone as well. So he's been 3 times. And who does this fucking fella thinks he is?
Ew, like why have a girlfriend? Like,
and he's totally abusing his jobs. Like,
do you know the PT? I mean,
no, I don't know the PT, but I know the girl. He's totally abusing his benefits because, like, obviously when you're in a PT, you're going to work with females. And, like, if you can't be, like, if you're going to be fucking disrespecting these females, like, you don't even deserve to be a PT. Do you know? It's so unprofessional.
That's disgusting, yeah.
And, like, it's already hard enough for girls to go to the gym and, like, not feel perved on. But you're being, like, perved on by your own PT, like, fucking hell.
And, like, him telling you all the shit you want to hear and then doing it to 5 others.
I know. And she said, like, it's only for fun. So I don't think, like, obviously she's going to be probably hurt because he's like has a girl, found out he's had a girlfriend, but she's like saying, but she's more worried that she's going to hurt the other girl, you know? And like
Tell her.
in the gym are gonna probably know and stuff like.
But like jokes on him because he's the asshole, clearly.
Yeah, exactly.
You
like
know?
that's what I always say, and I say this for every situation in your life. If you approach a situation with good intention in your heart, like you know what I mean? Like you aren't going out to start. He didn't tell you to girlfriend, you're like, oh, let's just sneak her in anyway. Like,
Yeah.
so like if you just do anything in your life like with good intention, like you won't get the bad end of the stick.
Yeah, completely
It'll
agree.
work out in your favor eventually, like good karma and stuff like that.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely
I think
ridiculous.
only go for female PT from now on.
Same. And tell the girl, just say, sorry, I just didn't want to get myself involved in drama. But look, if I was on the other end of this, I want to know. Tell her,
Think about
if you want.
know?
And then if you want, and to go really far, be like to the gym, look, he took my money and because obviously he's paying the space there or whatever, and I'll be like, look, he took my money and he's not texting me back. And I want that back.
Yeah, no, if he works as a PT in a gym, like I would 100% say to the gym and be like, look, like he was a nice guy, but now, like, don't you have to say that you had a relationship with him? Just like, oh, I paid him. Like, you don't have to say anything about you two having like any interaction, because he's probably not going to tell, because that's going to get him in trouble in the gym. So you can just be like, hi, like I had PT sessions with blah blah blah. Like he's not messaging me back, and like I've already paid up front for them. Like, can you see if I can get a refund, or if like you can get him to contact me, please? Like he's already ghosted me, and I think it's very unprofessional. I don't trust him now, so I'd like to get a refund and do my PT session with someone else or something,
Yeah, exactly.
And then like you don't say anything, and he's hardly going to come to the gym. Well, I was had a sexual relation with her, because that's really unprofessional on him, and he could probably lose his job for that. So any jokes literally on him all round, like. Yeah. And if anyone else thinks anything of it, she's worried that like it's going to be going like getting out in the gym, that like her and him.
Yeah, but like that's bad on him, not you.
Exactly. And
why does that always happen? Girls are like embarrassed, but they shouldn't.
Anyone that blames the girl is just like emotionally unaware and like needs
what's that word?
Immature.
Misogynist.
Yeah, needs to have a reality check and like get the full story before they make assumptions. But yeah, fucking scandalous, isn't it?
Wow.
Scandal. Okay. I know. Ew. Like men just never cease to. Sorry, these situations like it could be happening between two girls, two boys. Never, like I've heard actual drama happen between two of our boy, like a friend who's gay with his fella, but
really
never cease to. Yeah.
Ew.
Never cease to. I think you see on his private story all the time. Do you? Probably. Maybe. Never cease to surprise me, like the way like relationship.
Yeah, I thought you were
relationship dynamic works. Like it's madness. Oh, that other one, yeah, that was scandalous as well. Fucking hell, mate. That's why I like live my 60-year-old life. Go to bed at 9:30. Eat my vegetables.
I'd rather be celibate than get with an asshole.
Oh, same.
For the rest of my life, like I mean, literally, like I would not go near a soul.
Same, like honestly,
they're all assholes left on earth.
I'd be like, right, I guess that's human race extinct. Sorry, guys.
Like, hi.
But so I hope it'll work out for the best for you, because you're going there with good intention,
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So on to Stuck in the Mud this week. I have a friendship dilemma, like a love triangle. Friendship boyfriend dilemma,
Yeah.
So I'm going to read it out. It says, over the summer, I met a guy introduced to me by my best friend. Everything was going great, and we were having double dates with her and her boyfriend also. We had lots of fun. I then started spending more alone time with my boyfriend, as you do in a new relationship, and my best friend didn't like this. My best friend didn't like this, as we were in the honeymoon stage, and her boyfriend had been together longer than us. So obviously, like, she's very new and with her new boyfriend, and they're having like, honeymoon stage, and then the other girls obviously with her boyfriend a bit longer and probably like, why aren't we like them? You know what I mean?
Comparing, yeah.
That's like comparing, yeah, that's normal. She then started trying to create problems with me and my boyfriend and to break us up and make me feel bad about the amount of time I was spending in my new relationship. I feel she didn't give detail about what problems she was doing, but
Yeah.
I feel really guilty, but I also feel more upset because I feel like she can't be happy for me anymore. What should I do?
Break up with her.
So break up with her. No, so basically, so she's like it was all probably all fun and games for the best friend when they're all four of them were together because she had her boyfriend and she had her best friend. So it was like an ideal situation for her. But obviously, like her friend's gonna want to spend alone time with the boyfriend. And like now the girl with the new boyfriend has to split her time like two ways, like between the best friend and between the boyfriend. So the girl that is jealous, like is obviously doesn't like this whole like having to
Dynamic. Or else maybe, I don't even know if it's that. Maybe she just doesn't like the fact, she's just jealous that, like you said, the other couple are at a different stage in the honeymoon stage, or maybe they're just happier and she's not as happy in her relationship, clearly. And then she's just spiteful of the other girl's relationship.
Yeah, that's true. But she's going trying to cause problems between them too. It's probably like Chinese whispers, like, oh, he told my boyfriend that you're too clingy, or like, you know what I mean? And she's probably thinking, what? And
Yeah, I
then
think
she feels like her friend can't be happy for her.
that's what me and Aveen and me and Aveen as a couple, like my boyfriend and Aveen's boyfriend can't be friends because that'll happen with us.
Oh yeah. No, our boyfriend is so similar, but they don't really know each
Yeah,
other.
it's
Like they've met each
scary.
other briefly, but Orna tells me a story about her boyfriend. I'm like, oh my God, my boyfriend does that too. Or I'll tell her a story about my boyfriend, and she's like, no way.
Yeah, they're
My
so
boyfriend does
similar.
that.
It's hilarious.
We need to be like a blind date, set them up, you know?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
wrote they're similar-ish age.
Yeah. My one's older because he's an old man.
Yeah, I think they're about mature on emotionally mature level.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
To be confirmed on that one. But anyway, so
Yeah.
she said like what should she do? Like because she feels like her friend can't be happy for her. I mean, like we just said, like being funny, but we actually are serious that it break up with your friend.
Yeah.
You know, people come into your
Or
life
like,
for reasons and like they serve a purpose, and maybe her purpose was literally just to make you help you meet this guy. Now that you've met this guy, like not fuck her off, but I mean, if she can't be happy, like you know, you can be like, thank you for introducing me to this boyfriend. Like,
I just sit her down and be like, here, look, do you have a problem with me? Because why are you trying to create issues? Like we said, always
yeah,
communicate the problem
open
before you make any
communication.
decision.
Yeah,
Before you're like, right, F off or like see you later. Yeah, fine eventually if she keeps on doing that. But I'd
I'm
first
more
sit her down and be like,
thinking. I'm more
yeah,
thinking
go
of
ahead.
like the if the open communication didn't work. Of course, sit her
Didn't
down
work.
and like
Yeah.
try to come from a place of compassion and be like, here, like I just want to know, like, don't be like, are you jealous of me? Because that can really trigger people.
That can
Um,
be very patronizing. Yeah.
yeah, but just be like I just feel like you're not happy for me, you know, blah blah blah. And if like she's like defensive and doesn't want to see where you're coming from or doesn't see problem in her actions, then I'd be like, okay, hon, look, I'm happy for me and friends. And there is so many friends out there that just can't be happy for their friends. And I wouldn't even call
It's a
them.
them problem.
Yeah, it's because like they're so unhappy in their life when they see other people doing well. It like triggers how much work they need to do on themselves, and they just
What's
like,
the word? It's envy. Mm.
yeah, well, jealousy, envy, same,
It's
yeah.
in Manifest. Remember the chapter on envy?
Yeah, and it's like,
Like when you feel envious for someone else, like switch it, notice it, and be like, oh wait, okay, this is obviously an area I need to work on, or like somewhere I need to get more
use
confident
them as
in.
inspiration rather than
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
Mhm.
why can't I have that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, um, yeah, and like it happens, it's more common than you know, like people's friends like will like tell them that like they don't look good in outfit because they don't want them to look better than them, or like they'll try like
My
sabotage,
friends are so nice. My friends would never
sabotage.
do that.
Like yeah, neither is mine because I don't really have that many, but like I don't have enough to have problems with them.
I have three friends,
But
and you're one of them.
I bestie. But I hear about this happening all the time, like, and more
Yeah.
so it all comes out when the friend gets in a relation, when one of the partners gets in a relationship and the other person either isn't or isn't happy in theirs. That's when
Mm-hmm.
shit starts to hit the fan. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen it, like,
So I've seen it multiple times.
yeah. So
I'm
that's
like,
when the true colors shine.
are they gonna say when shit hits the fan or something?
Both.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously open communication first, as we always say. I feel like that's like if we ever write a book, we need to call it open communication.
Yeah.
But open communication, and if not, like, are they really your friend? Start questioning their their intentions for your friendship.
And like it's a hard thing to swallow, as we like a lot
serve
of the
your
time.
purpose. You serve your purpose.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
get out.
Bye. No.
Like you don't want people around that are just bad for your energy and just suck your energy and make you feel shit about yourself.
Yeah.
Like get out. Like get
that's
out.
not what friends are supposed to do at all. Like,
yeah, no.
do
Same
you know
boyfriends, relationships, anybody, family.
never just entertain relationships that you feel worth coming away from.
Yeah.
After you spend time with them,
Yeah. Although it makes you stronger and makes you learn a lot. So
yeah. But don't put up with it for too long, just for the fact being like,
no.
I'm just getting stronger, every night.
No, don't. Honestly, it's not worth it.
But yeah, I'm sorry that you have to put up with that shit, because it's so shit, because most times while they're your friends, you're trying to make excuses for them and stuff.
Yeah.
Happens to me and Orna all the time. She's so jealous of me. No, I'm joking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying it happened to me and separately. I was like, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
It's happened to me before, and I have to just cut those ties with.
Yeah, it's happened to Amy actually a few
I think
times.
like twice, like a few times actually.
I'd say maybe 3.
People are just so jealous of me.
I feel like sometimes people think
that's not really. I think I'm
like
just really pushover. I think
really dominant people think they can just like prey on like kind of not like
other people.
You have a tendency to be a people pleaser.
Past tense, not anymore.
No, I said if the person has a tendency to be people pleaser.
Yeah, me,
not you.
Me as well was like that. It's just like people take advantage of your like passiveness. Like I'd be the dog to roll. I'd be the dog to roll my back and show my belly like quicker than others would. So they'd be like, right, I'm gonna use this to my advantage now.
Whereas I'm just a bitch.
Definitely.
Bitches.
You just have like, I think it's all about just setting boundaries and like laying the ground, like laying your ground and standing.
I feel like it's too much boundaries though. Well, though not enough sometimes.
Stand in your power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Not that I don't think you can have too much boundaries, but like you're going to be a happier person if you're have them down there. What's that book that the Joy in Saying No or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, The Joy in Saying No or something. I don't know. No. Okay, anyway.
No one. That's no one. Anyway.
But yeah, that would be our advice. Our solid.
Are we just gonna like sub Adventure Time now?
Oh yeah, we need to probably think of a different
segment for that one.
For Adventure Time, because we haven't really
put up a box maybe for suggestions.
Yeah, that's good. We're not really adventuring around, so it would be good to like change it. Something else that actually will benefit people,
True.
You have adventure plans coming up.
I have adventure scams coming up.
Hopefully not. Hopefully that resolves itself out. I actually have an adventure coming up on Friday. I'm going away to, actually, when you guys listen to this now, happy Friday. I'm on my way to the east of Bali for a little holiday away from the holiday. Like I heard Bali's gone like real busy at the tourist attractions now, like queuing again for pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Can't be asked.
No, I'm joking. Right.
We had I think we definitely did not appreciate it when it was Corona times and we were like at New Spina, like the only ones on the beach.
Remember that? That was insane. We got so lucky with that, didn't we? Really did.
We got a nosebleed.
Oh god, I got smacked by the waves and punched myself in the nose, and like my nose ring smacked into my nose, and then I got up and like everyone was like, oh my god, and I was like, what? And my nose was bleeding. Oh, that was horrendous. And Greg gave me his towel to wipe my nose with.
Yeah, that was such a fun time. All those memories.
All those men.
There's actually so many Irish people in Bali now, and like so many in so my gym. But we love it, creating a little community. I started a meal plan. They gave me like a Caesar salad saying I'm like just thinking about how hungry I'm going to be after I eat it.
Just eat something else.
Yeah, I'm going to eat it and then probably.
As well as like, you're not defined, there's
Not
no
defined by my Caesar salad.
tape over your mouth. Like,
not defined over my Caesar salad. We're going to sub Adventure Time. And if anyone has any suggestions of another segment that we should put in there, I mean, hopefully one day we'll be back together again to record in the studio. But so like if there's anything that you want us to do in person together, like we did have that taste one before, like I don't know if anyone has any ideas, like we're in this together, a team of, you're part of our team, you're part of our sisterhood, Serotonin sisters. So
the new back.
Or is there any guests? We're gonna have a few guests on. I've been lining some up.
How many?
I've been grooming them to come in.
How many? One?
Yeah, like a few.
One for sure.
And it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one
when that person comes on. We hope you have a beautiful Friday, beautiful weekend.
Have a great weekend, because I know I will.
I hope you dive deep and ask yourself, who am I really?
Who am I?
Don't trust your PTs in the gym, and
don't break up with all your friends.
Break up with all your friends. Question their intent to eat. No, I'm joking.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, just spend time with yourself this weekend. Have a great weekend, and we will see you in next week's episode. Hopefully, will be a better one.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers fucking crossed. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, guys.
We will see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.